Well, Muscatine will be fighting the Iowa DOT rulings that shut down its fixed speed cameras. That came after the state legislature passed a law earlier this year allowing the DOT to evaluate speed camera locations across the state. It requires cities to submit an application for each location. The law also says tickets can't be given out unless drivers are going at least 10 miles per hour over the speed limit. Speed camera rulings were handed out at the end of September, approving only 11 of nearly 130 fixed camera applications. Now, none of the approved cameras are in Muscatine. Tonight, Maddie Franz explains the city's next steps and why police say those cameras made streets safer.
This intersection at Park Avenue and Cleveland Street has 2 of Muscatine's 8 speed cameras. They're all turned off right now, the Iowa DOT ruling them unnecessary. But the city is hoping to change that ruling.
Those speed cameras were put up for a safety issue.
That includes Anthony Keese, chief of police and the interim city administrator. He says speed camera locations were chosen after a 2011 survey of dangerous intersections.
Rather impactful serious accidents at those locations.
Assistant Chief Steve Snyder says those intersections are dangerous for officers too.
For officers to do enforcement because of the high traffic volume, it is just not real safe to have officers either sitting on the shoulder or trying to turn around in traffic after violators.
Keese says the cameras worked.
I think overall we've had not only less serious accidents, but less accidents altogether.
They also brought in money for first responders, more than $500,000 in fiscal year 2023. But on October 1st, those cameras were shut down.
Their reasoning behind the denial was very brief, kind of vague and incomplete.
Cities are able to appeal the DOT rulings. Keese and Snyder left that decision up to the council.
But it sounds to me like we could be spending a lot of money legally, so I'm not so sure it's worth it.
While the council was hesitant to run up a legal bill, they agreed to start an appeal. But no matter the outcome, Keese says safety is the top priority.
The ultimate goal is to have no revenue if people are abiding by the law and going the speed limit and stopping at the stoplights.
In Muscatine, Maddie Franz, WQAD News 8.
Muscatine's fixed cameras are still giving tickets for red light violations, and the DOT says it can still use the mobile enforcement car at 3 approved locations. You can find a map of those enforcement locations on our website right now at WQAD.com.